Hi, this is Sonja Nicole from the Shetobu tribe in IIKDS. I had a vision in 2009 on August 6th. I woke up and went right into seeing this this big gold throne, and there was a woman sitting on it. It looked like the Virgin Mary to me, but she was about my complexion. And the gold was so beautiful. I've never seen anything like that since. And the shimmering color that was over her, that was like a bluish purple color. And it was so just, it was just brilliant. I can't even explain. I can't pick out a color anywhere to explain what that color looked like. When I was in that vision, I also saw Jimi Hendrix. He was laying on the ground and he's looking straight up and he's saying, "Osset, Osset, Osset," like that. It to me sounded like faucet, but with an A. And I'm like, I don't understand this. What is this? Osset stuff. So at the time, I didn't know anything about anything Egyptian except for Sekhmet. And that's because someone was talking about Sekhmet a lot. And I was being kind of guided into, I guess, my higher self or something of that nature by someone. And, well, actually, his name was Brother Panic. So when all of this happened, the number 9 was stuck in my head as well. And when I came to, I immediately went and called him, and I'm like, hey, told him all these different things happened. And he told me to research it. He wouldn't help me with this information that I had. So I had to research it. And when I did that, I found out that even the day that it happened was, significant because it was called by the Orthodox Christian Church, it was called the Transformation of Jesus, August 6th, and also the birth date of the Eye of Horus. So I went through finding that out and finding out that Osset was number 9 on the Tree of Life, and finding out the information that I did, putting everything together. I still don't know what significance Jimi Hendrix played in all of this, but later I end up seeing this sign for a Egyptian festival. Okay, I've never seen this before. It was at an Orthodox Christian church today. So this is years later. So I go there and I picked up a few things from there. Just picked up a few things, right? So now, mind you, I already did find out the information, a lot of information since then about hieroglyphs and different the gestures that they're making in these pictures and paintings. So I asked them, I was just curious, like what they would tell me. I'm like, you're supposed to be from Egypt, So I said, well, what does this mean, on different things? And they're like, we don't know. They're just hieroglyphs. They're just ancient writings and stuff. And nobody knows what they mean because everybody speaks Arabic. So, that there's no better way to say or to admit that, we are invaders exploiting, the culture of the people who were there before us. That's all. I mean, it's a translation, but that's what it was. So I'm in there, and My family and I are the only chocolate drops in there. And they were taking pictures of us. So, since they were taking pictures of us, without our knowledge, of course, taking pictures, I took some pictures of them too, in the costumes. And I mean, we're coming up on Halloween and stuff, and it's more like it's a Halloween costume on them. I just don't understand how people can just have their own culture and move into a land and invade that land and then exploit that culture, but they don't know anything about it. I mean, the first thing that you should want to do is to find out, what these things mean, or, all of that. So this just leads me to say that I know, well, first of all, at the time when I had that vision and all that took place, I was going through a transformation myself, coming into the person that I am now. Like sort of shedding my old beliefs and shedding, my old ways and things of that nature, and coming into a better place within myself. Also understanding my connection to my ancestors as well, because we are all made up of our ancestors. The gene is immortal, so that's the reason why. It's not about, worshiping anything. This is just who you are. So it's important to keep record of your family history. It's important to do your genealogy, to speak with your elders, to record these things, and to pass this on to your children so that they know what runs through their veins, the accomplishments, the things that hindered people, the situations and directions that they may end up finding themselves going into that they may need to be aware of, because there is nothing new under the sun that you do. Everything has been done in your family before. Everything. There is nothing that you do that is new in your family. Everything has been done before. So record these things. Keep this this information on your nation, okay? Because that's what your family is, your nation. So I don't care how small it is, or how you may feel like there's no one who's accomplished anything, but did you ever search and find, and look for, the people in your family, trace your lineage. Sometimes those last names that you have are not what you think they are. You think that, oh, these are slave names, but those are not slave names. Those are free names. The slave names are Black, Negro, Colored, African American. All of those are conditions. They are not your free national name, okay? They're written into the 14th Amendment, but these are a condition that you're in because you're Black. Black is a condition, okay? And not knowing who you are helps you to stay in that condition. So do your genealogy. You're probably going to go back to one particular ancestor. You're not going to be able to find their mother or father or anything like that. And that's most likely the one who was the stolen child, who was stolen in the Americas. They did not take grown people from somewhere in Africa and bring them here. These are children who were stolen and reprogrammed. If they ever did that to grown people, you would still know who you are today. People know how to keep their mouth shut and tell and keep their family lineage, history or whatever. You can talk to your children. You can tell them not to tell things or whatever. Come on now. You would know who you are. Anyway, once you do this, pass this on to your children and have them pass it on to their children, and keep a log and a history of your own family and your lineage, so that you have your own history and you're not fed history by someone else. okay, on someone else's terms. It has to do with you, putting you into another condition, because they change it at will. They change it at will. So you preserve your own lineage and preserve your own family and your own family history, because if you don't, someone's going to give it to you. Okay? Peace. We'll talk.